Well, thanks for joining us on 13 News at Noon. I'm Matthew Foltz. It's another weather impact day due to the extreme heat. So if you have a pool, maybe today is the perfect day to just go out there and take a swim because it's going to be hot, folks. We want to take you to a live look over downtown Indy as it is expected to feel like at least 100 degrees today across the area. If it already doesn't outside right now. I just came in, Chelsea. She joins us now. I just came back from a shoot and I have to say it was a scorcher.
Yeah, it is going to continue to heat on up this afternoon, so we want to limit the time outdoors, take the frequent breaks, stay hydrated. We have that heat advisory. That is that orange color for majority of central Indiana until 9 p.m. That excessive heat warning is for northern counties of central Indiana. That includes Peru. That goes until 10 p.m. That's because of the high heat index values that we are expecting. Temperatures right now 86 in Indianapolis, 85 in Tipton. It's also 85 in Bunker. We have a lot of sunshine out there. That's just only going to add in to that high afternoon temperature. Heat index values right now, most of us feel like we're already in the 90s. It feels like it's 95 in Kokomo. Terre Haute getting close to the triple digits. Lafayette, you have a heat index value of 93. So the rest of the afternoon, we are expecting high temperatures. The actual air temperature to be in those low to middle 90s, heat index values between 100 and 110. So if you're heading out to the Indians game, make sure you are finding ways that you can stay cool. He'll hold on to those 90s through about 8 p.m. Heat index values will feel like it's in the 90s through 9 p.m. this evening.
All right, sounds good, Chelsea. And as she just mentioned, we're about to see those extreme temperatures today. So 13 News wants to make sure you stay safe during this time. New reports actually show heat-related deaths have jumped 117% since 1999 through last year. That adds up to more than 21,000 people. And the latest heat wave comes as millions are getting ready to travel for Labor Day. So if you are one of them, make sure you fill your gas tank, test your battery, check your tires, and also pack an emergency kit. That's, of course, if you are traveling by car. And if you're taking your dog outside, try to limit the exercise for them. Experts say to only do it earlier in the morning or the evening. And if you can't hold your hand to the pavement for more than 10 seconds, then it's too hot for your dog's paws. You might also want to try putting booties on them. Heat stroke in pets can occur when temperatures are around 80 degrees or higher. And if you're going to be around a pool with your pet, just make sure you don't leave them unsupervised. And of course, as we continue to monitor these extreme temperatures, be sure to download the 13 Weather app to track this dangerous heat. It is a free download in your phone's app store.
You know, it's crazy, and I mean, over what? They said that, you know, the guy was just looking crazy and he just started shooting in the car, you know, for no reason, and it's just senseless. The crimes are just really senseless nowadays.
That was a witness from a double shooting late last night that killed a 22-year-old man and a 3-year-old baby boy. Just hours ago, we learned the names of the two victims. It happened at a strip mall near 75th and Shadeland. IMPD says an off-duty Lawrence police officer in the area found Jayshon Johnson shot and worked with first responders to try to save his life. The child, Armani Booker, was also found shot inside of a car in the parking lot. Both were taken to the hospital where they later died. We spoke with one witness who tells us he saw it all unfold.
I heard the gunshots and I looked over at the liquor store to see where the gunshots was coming from, and I seen the other car going and hit the rear car down there, and then I walked over there and that's when I seen somebody dead in the car, and they had another baby that laying in the middle of the street where they was trying to give CPR to the baby.
Metro Police say they're now searching through surveillance cameras to find out what exactly led up to the shooting. Police are asking anyone with any information to give them a call. The alleged shooter in the death of a local restaurant owner, George Nelson Sr., appeared in court for the first time today. 38-year-old Justin Jones pleaded not guilty during today's hearings. He's been charged with murder, and his trial is set to begin on October 28th. This all comes as tributes for Nelson continue to pour in. Family and friends, as well as community members, honored him, as well as the working to build up the legacy he left behind. Nelson's family says he had just opened Pa and Ma's Backyard Barbecue on the near northwest side earlier this year. Now they say the restaurant will be a place for the community to get support and grow together. Well, this afternoon, the search for the person responsible for a deadly stabbing here in Indianapolis is still underway. 22-year-old Alexis Gossett was killed in that stabbing on the west side near 10th and North Girls School Road early Saturday morning. Our Chase Howell talked to one of the woman's friends who says it doesn't seem real.
To the left is Alexis Gossett, and by her side is where you'd often find Nalia Griffin.
Alexis was a very outgoing person. She was the highlight to everybody's day.
Griffin says the two had been friends since high school. She describes Gossett as being a light in her life, but since she learned about her murder, life hasn't seemed as bright.
There will never be another Alexis. And nobody would be able to match the energy that I had with her and other people have had and we've had, her family has. Nobody will be able to match the energy again.
As for who did this, Griffin isn't exactly sure, but says the time will come for them to pay the price. But in the meantime, she's going to remember all the good times she had with Gossett.
She was the biggest sweetheart you could have ever met. Always spreading positivity, always spreading advice, exchanging life. Like, she was everything.
And that was our Chase Howell reporting. Police tell us they have released the person detained at the scene the night of the stabbing. No one has been arrested. However, they're asking anyone with information to give Metro Police a call or Crime Stoppers at the number you see right there on your screen, 317-262-TIPS. You do not have to give your name. A man has been found guilty in a triple murder going back to 2021. Caden Smith is now waiting out to find out the time he'll get in prison for the crime. It happened on Indy's South Side. That's where police say they found the bodies of Michael James Jr., Abdullah Mubarak, and Joseph Thomas. Officers identified Smith as a suspect after finding out that he was in communication with the victims. They believe Smith took them to a field to show them how a Glock switch on the gun worked before killing them. Smith was just 16 at the time of the murders. He now faces murder and several other charges. This afternoon, we're learning more about a fifth grade student who brought a gun on a school bus in Avon. We first told you about this story yesterday here at noon. Now police do say that gun was unloaded, but the student had ammunition in their backpack. Avon School tells 13 News the student never used the gun to threaten anyone. School leaders say students reported the situation to a teacher and found it in the student's locker at Avon Intermediate School East. The school has not released the punishment for the student, but the Hendricks County prosecutor is also looking into the case.